Yo, what's going on, everybody? We got top 10 worst songs of 2024 by the man himself, Anthony Fantano. Now, I know I'm 2 months late to this. Low key, bro. I'm not going to lie. I remember this coming out. I remember seeing the notification for this coming out and all the other lists he did, like worst or best singles or whatever he did, the other stuff that he did. I'm not gonna lie, I just totally forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I need to react to that, and I just totally forgot about it. Someone in my comments reminded me to do so, so it's just like yeah, I should probably watch this because it's fucking Fantano. He's one of the biggest music guys on YouTube. So wait, let's see. I'm probably not gonna know any of these. I mean, unless I don't know. He's gonna like pull some shit out of his ass, and there's gonna be like these random like songs with 20,000 streams that are just like the worst shit you ever heard. So I'm gonna need to listen to those. I'm gonna need to probably like boot Spotify up or something. But yeah, man, let's see what the worst singles of 2024
are. Hi everyone. Big Thinny Sad Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, continuing our 2024 list.
Continuum by John Mayer.
Where,
that's one of the best singles.
My excitement this year to really
that's not a single. That's an album
of the year because there
one of the best albums of all time.
To be honest, I also have to talk about what I felt was some of the worst music of the year as well, which is why in this video we are doing the top 10 worst songs of the year. Let's go. Okay. Number 10, we are going to do Kanye and Ty Sign.
Really?
Single off of their Vultures 1 album, Carnival, which also features...
Look, man, I know, like, new Kanye is just terrible, especially now, like, on Twitter. Like, if you see what the... I literally opened up Twitter, and I saw a Kanye tweet. It was like a video with the spoiler. I opened the tweet. This guy's just up here. This guy's up here posting himself with a fucking shirt with a swastika on it, bro. Like it's just so insane. Like it's whatever, dude. Look, this song, it's annoying. Okay, it's not anything crazy, but like I don't know. I don't really hate it. Like it's just not that good, you know. And the fact that people were saying it's good, like people have finally realized that this song isn't that good. Like that's what I've been noticing that more and more. And because I remember the fucking hate this dude was getting when Vultures first came out, unlistenable or whatever, and he said this, and like people were flaming him, bro. But now like people actually like understand Fantano a lot more now, and like people were complaining on Twitter. Like he made a video like a few days before like Kanye went on his like Twitter rants. He was talking about how Kanye was washed and stuff, and people were talking about, oh yeah, don't disrespect the GOAT or whatever they were fucking saying. And then 3 days after, like Kanye comes on Twitter talking about how he's a fucking Nazi and wants to free Diddy and shit. Like, I mean, it kind of just says it all. Like this guy's just been right the entire time. Like new Kanye shit, he's a fucking terrible person, and the music also isn't that good.
Here's Rich the Kid and Playboy Cardi.
But this song, I don't hate this song, but it's just not. It's not.
2. Yeah, not only is the song outright trash, but it's kind of bewildering that it got as popular as it did, considering how annoying the group.
Yeah, it hit number 1, bro. That's crazy.
You ride dick like a carnival. How mid and unimpressive this instrumental is. Like it kind of goes to show that.
I think the beat's the best part of the song.
Coming from Kanye, people
maybe that's just me though.
Really listen to the same thing they've already heard 30 million times and act excited about it. I mean, as far as songs that go in this direction stylistically, Kanye has made way better stuff in the past because, again, the hook on this is just annoying to listen to. I actually don't even want to run through it the first time it plays. I just want to
isn't it like 4 minutes too?
The Columbine line in the first verse is awful. Ty's contribution to the track is underwhelming. Then we have Kanye, who is as hypocritical as ever. Like, he's literally complaining about a porn being fed to us as we're children societally, when meanwhile he's literally making one of the most fucking fucking porn brain songs of his entire career right here.
True.
Like, if that's honestly your concern, if that's something you're worried about, you're certainly not helping the cause. And of course, like, per usual, you can't listen to his stuff without having his bullshit shoved down your throat as he's complaining on this track about his kids being in a fake school. When, like, literally there are lawsuits against this man right now.
Holy shit.
He made a fake school. He made a fucking
He
fake
wanted
school.
to cage Don.
Like,
what does that even
man,
mean?
I shouldn't have to
Like,
subject
put them in
myself to
cages?
this level of horse shit and gaslighting just to listen to somebody's fucking song. And yet that sort of increasingly is the case with Kanye stuff these days. Oh yeah, not to mention the awful Playboi Carti feature on the back end of this thing where he's doing his Muppet voice flow. I'm sure I dig like a carnival. Yeah, everything about the song is annoying. If you like it, I feel sorry for you. So yeah, that's number 10. At number 9, we are going to do Quavo and Lenny Kravitz with a Fly. Because, like, yeah, that's societally what
The fuck is alright? This is the first one I don't know, so we gotta boot up Spotify. What was it? Fly? Quavo? Sorry, I have a really shit computer. Well, I have a good computer, but the one that I used to record on is shit. Okay, let's see. Hey, let's give this let's go into this with an open mind. If I'm able to listen to it. Which I'm probably not, because this computer is so fucking shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. No. Oh, there we go. Can I listen to the fucking song? God damn. Let's just go to like the middle of the song. If it will load. God damn, I really got it. Can't play. What do you mean can't play current song? What? Hello? You just gave up? Spotify just gave. All right. Well, from what I've heard, yeah, it's kind of sounds like they try to like make like a radio song. Like a really predictable radio song, and it just kind of sucks.
What we truly
That's
need
what I
is
heard.
a low-tier rap remix of Lenny Kravitz's "Fly Away." That's essentially what it is. You have some just awful auto-tune vocals, diaper-level bars, bad
Diaper
vocal
level?
performance, unimpressive production. Really, the only thing that makes it stand out in any way musically or commercially is the fact that you had the Lenny Kravitz sample in there, and that's it. It just kind of goes to show how
I'm sorry,
bankrupt the music industry.
I don't know who
these
Lenny
days,
Kravitz
that
is.
so much of what we
Unfortunately.
hear
Well,
coming
maybe
out of major
fortunately,
labels
I
on
don't
a
know.
regular basis is just rehash stuff that was successful several decades ago. Yeah. Culturally,
So I guess like maybe like Quavo, like he did like a. So he said it was like a rap remix, and then like Fly Away is like the original song. It's like an older song or whatever.
we are really spinning our.
Yeah, I've never
wheels
heard
in the
that
mud,
song.
which
Or
is
heard
why
of
this
Lenny.
annoying ass song landed
Or
at
Lenny.
number 9. Then we have number 8. That is going to be Meghan Trainor and T-Pain with "Been Like This."
Really?
Speaking of being-
I like that. I watched Brad Taste react to the fucking Meghan Trainor album, and I remember liking this one. Maybe I remember liking this one because every other song was so terrible. But let's see. All right, so this is just not the song. I didn't ask for Breakins. Why is Breakins showing up? I just didn't. I don't want him here. Why is this happening? Please take me to the actual song. Okay, so I saw the song and then they just got rid of it and then they put all the. Like, goddamn Spotify, dude.
Classy, thick, bold, and sassy. She knows what she do and she moves. I know it's hard to imagine, but why you keep asking like all this came out of the blue?
Where's T-Pain? Oh. Alright. It's not that bad. Come on, we're overreacting. It is not one of the worst singles of 2024. Come on. It's Target commercial shit. You know, get this sweater half off. This Black Friday type shit, you know. It's not. I would say it's bad. It's fun.
Is essentially writing the same goddamn song she's been writing for the past 10 years because she's all about that bass and boom boom and etc. Meanwhile, she just has.
What did she ever do? Did she ever do boom boom?
Tuned to death and sound so soulless and so sterile. It might as well be AI. And of course, like. Musically and stylistically, she's borrowing so heavily from jazz music. Specifically in this case, stuff that sounds like it would go off in the speakeasy during the Depression. Like just flappers would be dancing to this and going crazy. You can hear that in the melodies, you can hear that in the harmonies, but simultaneously it's produced in a way to where it just sounds so alien and so robotic and so weird that like any real spice or personality or soul that you might get.
That's the point. They're trying to get in the Target commercial. Nothing too boring, but also nothing too crazy, you know. You gotta be like mediocre with it, you know. And this is what this song does, you know. They're trying to have this song play while the goddamn TVs are only $500 on Black Friday type shit. You know what I'm saying?
From these genres is just like, you know, siphoned out. It's filtered out in whatever garbage.
And that's okay. You know, get the bag. You know, everybody needs to make their money.
But yeah, what is so disheartening about this?
I do the same. I do the same thing.
Cannot seem to grow or evolve or change her style in any way.
True.
10 plus years
that's
into her career, she's ruining and openly disrespecting perfectly good, classic, amazing, vintage styles of music, and the whole thing just sounds like a very gross shtick and thoughtless formula at this point that we're all moving through without even a care or even a modicum of creative effort. So yeah, that's my number 8. At number 7, we are going to go with Ronnie Radke's "Falling" in reverse, featuring Tech Nine and Alex Terrible Ronald. Yeah, this is essentially an.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Look, that's just not a good song. I'm sorry, Ronald is not a good song. You know what I do like? I like watching the reactions of people listening to this song because, like, it's just like the glaze is just insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like search of like Ronald reactions, just and the song goes, and then they're like, oh shit, and they're like, oh, like no, bro, you know that shit is ass. Like, bro, I swear I hate fake reactors. I actually do, bro. I don't fake react. Like, all my shit is real, bro. Like, even though I might have the craziest takes sometimes, and I might say the craziest shit, I might jump up and dance and shit. Like, this is actually me. There are genuine reactors out there who listen to only music. They listen. Every single song that they listen to, they like it. Whether it's any genre, any piece of shit, anything. You can find like some of the most shittiest songs online and you can find reactions to them. And there's these people who just autopilot, listen to every song and say every single song is good. Because you know why? If they say the song is bad, they'll get hate. And when you say a song is good, more people watch. You know what I'm saying? They're not fucking real, you know? And especially with this shit, like, bro, there's no way you like this, okay? To be fair, I do like All My Life. I thought All My Life was good. The one with Jelly Roll. But that's probably another bad take by me. But it's a true take, at least. You know, at least I'm being honest. I liked All My Life. But this song, no, this shit is trash.
Over the top piece of modern mainstream loud rock trash that is pretty much every single thing an edgy white guy likes in a piece of music. Guitars and drums that are way too loud and compressed to death, generic screamed vocals, white guy rapping fast, more fast rapping. Also a Russian guy who, if you look into his back history on the internet, has a covered up Nazi tattoo on his elbow. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to create a hit song with a certain genre...
Oh, so Alex. Oh, that's Alex Terrible. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Man, everyone in the fucking metal scene is probably just racist anyway.
Up Nazi tattoo
Let's
on
be
his
honest,
elbow.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to create a hit song with a certain genre of dumb guy, that is the perfect fucking recipe that you want to be working with. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate to see, with at least some listeners and some artists, metal music reduced down to essentially just be heavy, be fast, and that's it. Like, there's no real brutality or any greater meaning. Or
I don't
anything
listen to metal
communicated.
music, so
It's just very speedy, very aggressive pap. And again, I feel like I've heard this same exact garbage combination before of metal and rap music, and the only difference this time around is that it's engineered in such a way to where it will probably hit for you if you voted for Donald Trump or something. At number 6 on my worst list is going to be miraculously T-Pain again, by virtue
oh
with
wait,
Mark
I've heard
Zuckerberg.
of this, but I never actually listened to it. What is it called? Z Pain? Z Pain. Alright, finally fucking loaded. Mark Zuckerberg. He doesn't even have the song in his profile. What is Z Pain?
Damn, you're fine. Hoping you can sock it to me, baby, one more time. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. Overdose to the walls, till sweat drops down my balls, till all these bitches crawl. Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker.
Alright. Oh, okay. No, stop. Just stop.
On this Z
Just
Team
stop.
project. I'm sorry, T. It just has to be done. I don't mean to reference you so many times, but yes, him and Mark got together to do a cover of Lil Jon and the East Side Boys' Get Low, which, yeah, there's been a lot of people responding to my negative response to this cover saying, like, oh, it's for Mark Zuckerberg's wife. Which, like, okay, if that's the case, export it into an MP3.
Imagine your husband
zip it
making a
into,
song like
some
this,
kind
then
of
playing
compressed
it for you.
file, send it off to your wife in an
Immediate
email, and leave it
divorce,
at that.
bro.
Don't make me fucking have to listen to it. Why should the rest of the world have to suffer through what you put your wife through? But on top of that, even if that was the case, I don't want to hear some, like, internet robber baron oligarch piece of trash do a fucking Lil Jon cover, especially one where his soulless ass NPC sim vocals are singing over terrible acoustic guitar licks and the driest and flattest and most boring production imaginable. I hope T-Pain charged
Who
this
thought
dude
of this?
out of the ass.
Thought of this cover like, oh shit, yeah, we're gonna fucking make this cool ass cover like with the moon in the back, and you guys have like they're not even like synchronized. Like the guitar, his Mark Zuckerberg's guitar is more like up than T-Pain's is, and then like both of them, they don't even have like their hands in the same place. Like what? Like this cover just pisses me off, bro. Who thought that would be good?
But yeah, this is awful. This is a nightmare. Nobody should ever have to suffer through this, which is why I put this at number 6. Nobody also should have to suffer through our number 5 track. That is going to be Facts with Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro.
Okay, I've already heard
I do have
this.
to give it to Tom on this track on some level, because I didn't think you could make Tom McDonald rapping any worse, but actually you can by adding Ben Shapiro into the equation. And not only is the instrumental garbage, not only is Ben Shapiro's rap delivery hilarious and awful. It sounds like he's, fucking reading you a bunch of fine text at the end of a radio ad, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, on top of it, the song is loaded, with your average garbage, basic right wing, like, facts don't care about your feelings, BS talking points that you hear on Twitter day in and day out. But like, in addition to that, I feel like both of them had an opportunity here to conceptually dig down into a bunch of
I think the only
that
way that Tom McDonald can get like a hit, like just big quotations, by the way, a hit like this again is if like he does one with fucking Trump, and that's really it. I'm not gonna lie. Or Elon Musk, maybe. Elon Musk would agree to this. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, he would. But where do you go from here? Like as like a right wing artist, like you got one of the biggest like right wing fucking people on like the internet ever, Ben Shapiro. Like where do you really go from here? You only go like and make a song with Elon Musk or Trump, and then what? Like that's it. Like that's like the height of your popularity, and like what does that really say about you? You know what I'm saying? Like if people are only listening to your music for like the fucking their like the for their beliefs, like their personal beliefs, and that's just kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? And then like every single song you say the same shit, right? So it's just like what? Where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? Like all the material, you just run out of material. Like you just say the same thing. How many genders? 2. Black Lives Matter? Bad. Like okay, then like what else are you going to say in your music? You know what I'm saying? Like how can your music evolve? And it feels like it doesn't. Like the only way it can evolve is having people like this come on your songs.
I don't know,
argue
their ideological points, bring facts to the table, as it were. And they don't even do that. I feel like they just titled the song Facts because Ben Shapiro was on the track, and that's it. No real thought went into it beyond that. But yeah, usual boring, soulless, mindless, right-wing, red meat, Tom McDonald formula at play here, but with annoying-ass Ben Shapiro on the track. That's essentially what you're getting here. A total nightmare. At number 4, diss tracks have been a hot point of discussion this year in 2024.
The Hard Part 6.
We have
the Hard Part 6.
What personally I feel like has to be the worst one of the year. That would be Bigfoot from Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah, because like the Hard Part 6 wouldn't really count, would it? Because it's not really out on stream. It's only out on YouTube. But yeah, this is actually worse than the Hard Part 6. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Essentially sees her going at Megan Thee Stallion, and what else can I say other than that? This diss
well, at least as a song
track is utter garbage.
It's worse.
Absolute trash. It makes no good, hard-hitting points for the entirety of its runtime, and the whole end of the song is taken up by this I don't know, whispery series of ASMR threats that Nicki didn't even end up following through on after, sort of this beef.
Right, didn't she say like there was gonna be a part 2 to this, or there was gonna be like more diss tracks or whatever
with Megan?
That's what I remember. I don't know
it's such an
if that's
awful,
right or not.
Ineffective, not funny, totally limp diss track that Megan didn't truly bother to respond in.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Formal or
why would you respond? Like, why would you respond to this? Like, Nicki already defeated herself, right? Like that's just kind of it, Like, if you're in a fight and someone just stabs themselves, like that's really it, right? Like you don't need to do anything else. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I guess I win. You know what I'm saying?
An expanded way. It's just so funny because Nicki is provably, for this generation, the biggest and most impactful female rapper of all time. And yet...
Yeah.
You make a diss track that is so awful that your opponent can essentially just like leave you on red and go on about her life with maybe a few subtle jabs here and there. And what is even funnier is that to put Nicki in this position where Megan has her arm twisted around behind her back, she only needed to say one line. She only needed to drop one Megan's Law bar, and it totally sent Nicki off the deep end. And Nicki had all the time and all of the resources in the world to actually make a diss track that could have hit, and yet instead we got Bigfoot, where she does not take Megan down a peg.
Do you guys think like Nicki Minaj like nowadays like actually thinks like this is still a good diss track? If she does, then that's kind of sad.
All comes with a bunch of stupid schoolyard insults, and can't really seem to pull any files on Meg outside of like making claims that she lied about her mom and was lying about the Tory Lanez stuff, and then later does not go on to do the expose that she promises she's going to later during the whispery threats on the end of the track. So yeah, awful, cringe, honestly embarrassing track. I feel like the only thing Nicki can do is just erase this song from the internet in order to save a little bit of face. But there you go. That's number 4. At number 3, this may not be a diss track, but it's certainly a weird way to follow up a diss track. That is going to be Snow Day, Wagwan Delilah, featuring Drake, because yes, this song
Wagwan
Delilah,
what's it like in Toronto City?
Is one of the most disappointing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
To, I guess like continue on.
I would have put it on my list personally because it's a joke track. Like it's just a fucking joke, you know. Like it's shit, terrible, right? It's not good, but it's a joke.
After losing one of the biggest rap beefs of all time against Kendrick Lamar, obviously, but yeah, after the Heart Part 6, after Family Matters, it was pretty clear that Drake
just opened his mouth.
The only people who are continuing to live in the delusion that Drake won or really did much of anything are just hardcore Drake stans. And I guess as a means of
look, you
showing
can
the
say
world,
that like Drake fucking got Kendrick like his biggest songs and stuff. You could say that, you know, Drake gave Kendrick his popularity. Well, current popularity, like that, like the height. Like this is the height of Kendrick's popularity, right? You can say that, and you could be right. You know, you could be right, but like Kendrick still won the fucking beef. Like it is actually kind of crazy how there are still people out there who say that Drake won the beef. Like that, like there's like how can you think that? I just don't understand how you can think that. Like, but Kendrick lied about Drake having a daughter. But like so if we're talking about liars here, like both sides fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick had the harder disses. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He's not thinking about
like the point. Like a lot of points that Drake fans make are very hypocritical. Like they say Kendrick did this, Kendrick did that, but like Drake probably did the fucking same thing. Like it's just it's
this at all when in fact he is, because
delusion. It's delusion.
He went on to file a lawsuit against
UMG.
Drake.
That's just a bigger
I
L.
guess like put out this collab with Snow Day where he is essentially doing a.
I like how the cover is just like
Hey There Delilah from the Plain White
very
Tee,
like
but with his
bad
crappy
picture of
fake
Toronto.
patois. Oh, Agwan Delilah.
It's very
I mean,
pixelated.
it wasn't already annoying enough that he works that into so many freaking tracks where it's totally unnecessary. He's now doing it on like one of the laziest, most cheap sounding and stupid covers of a song that we've heard this decade so far. But yeah, awful track, awful cover, totally embarrassing, should be deleted from the internet. We don't need this. What we also didn't need was another weird follow-up post the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. This one involves J. Cole, though. That would be the Cash Cobain track with J. Cole. Grippy. Yeah, this song is it's really truly a weird
Grippy.
one. I mean, not only for Cash Cobain, because I feel like he was on sort of a come up for a moment, and then all of a sudden this track drops, which, you know, you would think for a producer who is, you know, really hot, he'd want that J. Cole feature. He'd want that J. Cole crossover, because that sort of thing is going to expose more people to you. However, if J. Cole handed this to me on my track, I would have to pass, even though it is J. Cole. Because what Cole did on this track
I'm not passing.
was that he pulled together
Give me that back.
a series of bars that are so explicitly sexual.
You don't know what a
that by
nickname?
no means
It's
in any way are they actually sexy.
Grippy.
They're so repulsive in tone, they have the opposite effect. Like every time I hear this song,
Grippy.
a little part of my soul dies that enjoys sex, and I just never want to have sex again or even think about sex as a concept. Especially as J. Cole sort of goes further and further into
Fantano be fucking or what?
Stupid, mind-numbing, uninspired, repetitive flow, talking about how it's grippy over like the most tedious and uninteresting instrumental.
Is Fantano bald on purpose?
When she see me, she say she gonna strip me.
Can he like grow
She
hair?
gonna
Because like he
chew
has like
on this stick like
this
it's
shit up here, right?
Ripley's. Believe it or not,
Is that like
it's Ripley's
on
she
purpose?
Said she was gay until I slayed. Now she's strictly dickly.
That's a
like,
bar.
I want to feel like I'm touching your kidneys. Like, bitch, I'm gonna send all your kids.
All your
to
kids
Disney.
to
I'm gonna pay a little extra. Make sure they meet Mickey. Jesus Christ, this is so.
that's
this is so
funny.
cringe.
If this song was a
We
joke, it
don't
would be
need
funny.
this. We
I'm not gonna lie.
didn't need this.
But like this is like
Songs
serious
like
shit.
this
So
pass through like
Hey,
the hands and the ears of multiple people and somehow get released. Like, why is nobody along
he's sending their kids to Disney, man. He's a good guy.
the chain of supply here saying, like, hold on, pause.
He's gonna let him
We
meet
can't put
Mickey.
this out. This is garbage. Yeah, I don't know, but we have it, and it's here, and it's my number 2 on this goddamn list. Number 1, though, I'm just gonna be blunt. It's gonna
The
be
Hard
David
Part 6.
Guetta
Oh,
with One Republic. I
really?
Don't Wanna Wait, which, believe it or not, actually charted very
Kinda
well.
makes sense.
Numerous top 10 spots across the globe. That is how
Personally,
popular
for me, this is kind of like a Todd situation. You know, spoiler for his 2022 list. I think it was 22. I think he put Blue, the Blue song, like the one with BB Rex. He put that at the top. It's more of like a situation where the song is more soulless and boring compared to the other songs. Like, cause like Bigfoot is terrible, right? Like it's a worse song than this is, right? But at least it's an interesting terrible, right? This is just like a lullaby, bro. Like, this shit is just the most soulless cash grab. Like, I want to hit type shit, and I'm gonna take a sample and fucking make it soulless and get it on the radio type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that compared to actually like interesting music is kind of shit.
This track
So,
is, and it's.
I can see the vision, but personally, if I'm making a worst list, which by the way, I don't know if I'm making a worst. I'm sorry. Like it's February. It's just like, it's a stay tuned. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe probably not. But if I was making a worst list, this isn't getting very high. You know, look, I'm rating if I can find the music at least listenable. Most of the time, I'm looking if the music is listenable. This is listenable, very listenable, even though it's boring. It's listenable, but Bigfoot is not listenable. Like, imagine having to sit through that track and just hearing the ASMR and
and uninspired and formulaic, little like big epic EDM.
I don't wanna wait.
Songs
I don't wanna wait.
Really all
I don't wanna wait.
I feel like a track such as this just truly displays how I guess passion and emotion deficient a lot of our popular music is these days, and how devoid of creativity and originality it is, because not only are we talking about some of the most basic production that you've ever heard in electronic dance music, period, but also on top of it, the main melody of the track is just a fucking rehash of that Ozone song that got popular because it ended up in the goddamn Numa Numa video. Yes, the goddamn Numa Numa song is the inspiration for this soulless hellscape of a piece of music. Like, are we really that out of ideas at this point? Do we have nothing to offer the world? We're spending all of this money on studios and engineering and collaborations and who knows whatever the hell else to make this? Yeah.
I mean, look, dude, it's like like at a job, you're not supposed to get imported. At least at a fast food or like retail job, like you can't get imported. If you get imported, people need you. You need to come in, and the more important you get, the more it gets worse for you, right? And like, this is like not importance music. Like, this is like doing the dishes, but like very slowly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not like, you have a certain job. You don't do it fast and efficiently. You just do it mediocrely. You know what I'm saying? Like, David Guetta, he clocked in. This is clocked in. This is like job music. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, music is his job, and his job is to make, popular music, and that's what he's doing right here. I don't blame him. Bro's just trying to get his money and dip. He just wants to chill and go home. Like, it's like, hey, I'm getting in Chick-fil-A. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna take orders and shit, but I'm not going to go above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this song is. He clocked in and clocked out, did his work, got his money, got his check. Bada bam, bada boom. That's how that is.
I'm getting indigestion just thinking of this song, and just again, just how uninspired.
Like, I need to make a pop hit. I don't feel like making my own melody. I'm going to take this old ass song and just kind of make it a new song. Add a pretty a kind of popular name on it just to get it more traction. Bada bam, bada boom, you got a popular song.
Mainstream
There you go.
popular music.
I want to go home and lay in bed. You know, I don't want to make music. I don't want to do that. Just give me my money and let me get out. Type shit.
Industry that creates
I get
something
it.
like this, but also for their
Not really though. I'm
unemployed
unemployed
for this. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. That's my number one. Thank you guys for watching.
I don't blame him.
Let me know down below what your least favorite or worst singles of the year are. I know you will. Anthony.
Probably like Bigfoot. Probably Bigfoot. But hey, what did you guys think of Fantano's picks? Were they wrong? I mean, none of these songs on here I really like. I mean, I guess like the one with the Megan Train and T-Pain song isn't terrible. It's probably the best song on this list, but it's not that good either. Like it's very tolerable. You know, it's like I get the appeal of the track, but you know. All right, well, thank you for watching. Make sure to go follow my Twitter, subscribe to this channel, go subscribe to my second channel. I might start posting videos on there, who knows, but yeah, thanks for watching.